You know, working from home. If you're working from home right now, listening, probably on your smart speaker or maybe at b1057.com or on the app, thank you. Working from home certainly is convenient. A lot of people prefer it. But a major study, I mean, this is a big study. They studied 600,000 people. And they suggest that working from home comes with a hidden cost, and that cost is loneliness. This study estimates that remote work could account for about a third of the decline in Americans' mental health since the pandemic. They also found that remote workers were more likely to seek treatment and prescriptions for things like anxiety and depression. The interesting part, most remote workers say they still appreciate, they still prefer remote work, and they would even take lower pay to keep that flexibility, despite the fact that it may be harming your mental health. So I would have said that our big mental health problem has to do more with smartphones and social media, and I'm sure that's part of it, but working from home now seen as part of it too. Here's something that smartphones have contributed to: a low birth rate. A new study suggests that the introduction of the iPhone and smartphones may have played a role in America's declining birth rate. They found that birth rates fell faster in areas that got widespread smartphone access first, especially among teens and adults. And the theory, of course, is not that phones are birth control. It's that smartphones changed how we spend our time. You know, young people are spending more time online, more time alone, less time socializing face-to-face, less time dating, less time forming relationships, fewer real-world connections, and that can ultimately mean fewer babies. Steve Jobs' greatest gift to humanity, the iPhone, which turns out is teen birth control. Young people, not teens, but certainly people in their 20s probably need to go out and, drink a little bit and make a few mistakes and meet people, All right, finally here's another big study. 500,000 people involved in this one about the sweet spot for sleep. Exactly how much sleep do we need? Well, they say between basically 6.5 and 7.5 hours a night. That's the sweet spot. People who sleep in that range, 6.5 to 7.5, they show the slowest biological aging across brain, heart, immune system, and other organs. The surprising part to me is that you can age faster, biologically you can age faster if you have too little sleep or too much sleep. People who got more than the 7.5 to 8 hours a night aged faster, and people who got less than 6.5 aged faster. 6.5 is kind of my cutoff. Like, I do not do well with less than that. Try to get in that sweet spot most nights. All right, that is The More You Know on The Sean Show. And now we start the All Music Hour.
Here's to the one.